What's up everybody, Stress Free, back in another Diablo 4 video. And we're taking a look how Incinerate Sorcerer takes on Uber Lilith. It's a quick little guide video so you guys could take a look. First let's go over the build, the items I was running. As for the helmet, I had this setup where for the aspect you get the conjuration and damage reduction. Pretty much standard. And as for the runes, I got the cooldown reduction one. I think it was a Zal combo right there to reduce the cooldowns. As for the chest, I'm running Disobedience. Gives me extra armor every time I cast something. Plus the usual stats here. As for the rune words, I got Sermat, where I get Dark Shroud procs because I still don't have anything good to replace this one yet. As for the gloves, I'm running the Engulfing Flames aspect. As you see here, I'm going for Vuln damage, fire damage, pretty much the standard stuff for like a burning build. And let's see for the pants, we got the ice armor aspect. So every time I cast ice armor, it makes me unstoppable and grants me 25% reduction for 4.5 seconds. Also use the usual stuff here, like trying to get max life, int, resistance, all that stuff. And for the sockets, I got plus int gems. Next for the boots, I got aspect of the one that has a chance to reduce ultimate cooldown by 2 seconds, the 10% chance. Pretty much you want to be trying to spam the ultimate, really ramps up the damage. And the usual also here going for like int, life, resistance, and evade cooldown reduction, which later on you could probably spec into a different type of build. As for the weapon, we got a two-handed staff. Here I got the Incinerate, the flamethrower aspect, where Incinerate splits into 3 beams, each dealing 170% of the normal damage. The usual stats here, of course, I got int, got life, I got damage over time, I got fire damage, and probably the most important one is for chance for Incinerate to do double damage. And I got the gems here, the purple ones, so you get the 32% overtime damage. As for the necklace, I got the conflagration aspect. The way in which you channel Incinerate, your burning damage increases by 54%, and enemies damaged by Incinerate explode, burning all surrounding enemies for 2038 damage over 6 seconds. Here I'm also looking for max life. I got the extra total armor increase, resistance, and probably the two important ones is Inferno cooldown reduction and fire damage. And probably my best item from this is Talrash's. It's still a S tier slot for all sorts. Basically a must have. I didn't hit the cooldown reduction, I also got upgraded. All my gear is pretty standard. Just self-explanatory. It just ramps up your damage and gives you cooldown reduction. Pretty good. And for the last item, the second ring, is overheating aspect. After channeling Incinerate for 2 seconds, it deals 94% increased damage for 5 seconds. Casting Incinerate refreshes and maintains as a bonus. As for the stats, we got the usual must-haves, like life. I got the greater affix on damage over time, greater affix on fire resistance. I got fire damage and Inferno cooldown reduction. Pretty standard stuff. Easy to get, easy to set up. And let's see the other part that's important is the aspects for this build. And this one's definitely running off the Wandering Death chest beam. Also pretty easy to get early game. Whenever you channel any kind of channeling skill, in our case Incinerate, this one's doing like 766,000 damage of frostbite, which could kind of change out to fire, be nice, but still a ton of damage. So this is like the primary skill, the boss skill this season for this build. As for the second one must have is on Belials Flaming Skull. It's a little difficult fight, but you probably could take it down with this spec. It wasn't that hard. I died a few times, but it was doable. Most important here is that it gives 20% more damage from your overtime effects, which is very strong. The other must have for this is Incerate's Flames. So again, 5% increased damage to all elements for 1% of elements resistant from bonuses. Gain 0.2% increased damage for that element, up to 25%. So it basically ramps up your elemental damage. Yes, and for my other one is you gain vuln damage increased by crowd control duration. This one I gotta replace. Still kind of slacking. I probably should get this one next. Is Harbinger of Hatred Bali. I'm gonna try to get this next. As for the mercenary, I got Subu. This is the pathway for like the basically give the overtime damage that helps out. Got the Molotov, you got Scorched Earth, you got Snipe, and Incinerate Bolt. As for the support, we got Rania. Basically, she just smacks the hammer. So the skills I used for this fight was, of course, Incinerate. The modifiers for Incinerate were while challenging Incinerate, you burn enemies around you 50% of damage per second, and enemies deal 30% less damage while burning from Incinerate. Next, I got the Ice Armor, very strong. Gives me invuln. Then with the Season Familiar got really good because it's easier to cast now. It has like a better animation, and it's giving an extra 10% increase damage for each elemental, and that's pretty much the best part about it. And of course, we got Inferno, really good for like grouping up and putting vuln, and also giving like overtime damage, very strong. For this fight, you can also spec into Flame Shield. It helps out for all like the one-hit mechanics you can avoid. And of course, we got Teleport. And I was actually in the videos, I had to redo it. I was slightly lower level in Paragons, and yeah, we could check out the Paragon, what I'm running here as in the boards. We got the standard board here. We got a Flame Feeder. Then we got Fundamental Release board with Territorial I'm using. Might swap that out. Then next board we got Burning Instinct, which gives you burning damage. That helps out. And we got Torch as a glyph. And the next one I'm doing Frigid Fate for vuln damage. And here I got Pyromaniac. And for the last board I'm running is Enhancement Master, still in recent spot yet. And the glyph here is Elementalist. That's pretty much it for the build. If you guys want, I could write up a build guide if you want to do that. Just let me know in the comments. I appreciate everybody watching. I'm sure like and subscribe. Now let's check the fight out. I appreciate everybody watching. Thank you for all the support. If you guys want to see more Diablo 4 content, Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Take it easy.